All right, what's up, guys? Getting ready for another live stream here. In this one, we're going to be diving into some Linux hacking here. Another hack the box. So last time we finished off with Netmon, which was a Windows machine, and that was one of the easier boxes. Hey, what's up, Rocky? Glad to see you back. Yeah, just giving people a few minutes to join in, and I'll get started here in a few minutes. I'm going to be doing another Linux box that I haven't tried before. This time, one called Curling. So I have no idea how to exploit this. I think it probably has something to do with the running curl commands, just based off the name of the box, but yeah, I'm not sure. But one thing that I did, I'm slowly starting to automate certain things. I did something really basic this time. I created a script because one thing that I have to do every single time that's pretty tedious with these boxes is I have to create a directory for the box that I'm doing and create an nmap directory, and then go into that directory and spawn my tmux shell. And so I automated that part by making this tmux script right here. And so basically it just prompts me for the box name, and I put that in, and it creates the directories for me, CDs into there, and spawns tmux and gets me on my root account. So just like I'll run that here in a second. All right, yeah, I'll just go ahead and get started now, and if you guys jump in late, you can just catch it on the replay. But this beginning part is just really the same all the time anyways. Ultimately, I want to even automate this scanning part as well, because it's always the same thing. But yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run as root, I'm going to run my tmux script. And this box is called Curling. So yeah, now it created everything for us. Like, we got our nmap directory right here. And so yeah, I really like that script because I don't have to do any of that manually. But we still have to do this manually for right now, so until I script this one out too. And this is 150. So as always, while I fire that off, I'm going to check to see if there's anything running on port 80. And I actually have burp running. Well, I don't have burp running, but I had the Foxy proxy on. Cool curling site. Oh, I wonder if this has to do with... I bet you I know how to get into this box. Okay, so there's a login form. And this right here, this CEWL, that's actually the name of a tool that I learned about from OSCP, surprisingly enough. Basically what it is this tool called Cool. It will take all this, like, various words on the page, like in the HTML, and it will create a custom word list that you can use to brute force. So I bet you, 'cause there's a lot of words on this page here. So I almost bet that you run that tool and you brute force the login. See, this is like a Ruby script that creates a custom word list. I had to use this on OSCP, that's why I remember. So, yeah, I don't know if I probably have to manually grab this tool. I doubt I have it by default. Oh, I do actually. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and kick off this full nmap scan while we're waiting. The only other thing open was SSH port 22. So, also, while we're at it, this looks like a custom web page, I think. So yeah, no. Hey, what's up, Matt? So yeah, I just started a new box here today, Linux box here. I'll just give you a quick rundown. This is a Linux box I've never tried before, and I just got done running the initial Nmap scan. About to kick off the full scan just to make sure there's not anything else interesting out there. But yeah, I went to port 80 to the web app here, and one thing that stood out to me was this word right here, cool, because this is actually the name of a tool, and this tool called Cool is actually what you can use to generate custom word lists. And what it does is it grabs like the various words that are on the page and use that to create like a custom word list for you. So I almost wonder if we can use that to brute force a login to either this or into SSH. Probably into this, because SSH would probably lock me out if I try to brute force against it. But okay, yeah, we do have the tool on our machine. What is the usage? Okay, so yeah, we got to give it a URL. I might have it in my notes, in fact, because I 100% used it before. Let me just see. I've actually used this on OSCP lab boxes before as well. Okay, yeah, I have a sample command in here. Let's see, so you can give it a URL. Let's see what the options are here. So -w, write the output to the file. Oh, okay, I see. And then whatever you want to name it. Gotcha. D is there slash D? Yeah, depth. Okay, how far you spider? Then you can specify minimum word length. Defaults at 3. Yeah, we'll probably extend that a bit then. All right, so what we're gonna do is, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run this against the page then. So we're gonna use -w. Let's go into. Oh, we can create it here. That's fine, actually. This, we put it in this directory. We'll say a cool word list. .text. So what's this gonna do is it's gonna generate our custom word list for us. That's what this tool does. So we're gonna give it a depth of 5 and a minimum of 7 characters per word, and we're gonna give it our URL. This was what? I guess just the home page. So I think that should be good. Let's try that. So that's still running. So there's a user account here called super user. So I would probably guess that that's the username that we can try these passwords against, because we know this is a user on the site. So if we can find the password, then we can We can maybe try to log in on that account. Let's see what some of this says though, right? Because let's not skip out on the simple stuff either. I know this is really small. Maybe I can zoom in or something somehow. It's probably pretty hard to see. Yeah, this might be easier if I maybe if I copy this into an editor so you guys can see as well. Oh man, that's horrible. It's not word wrapping. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Okay, so this is talking about the sport of curling. So this is basically just describing the sport of curling. This is interesting, this curling 2018. Which this post was in 2018. All three of these posts are in 2018. That could very well be a password, I think. What's up, Saber? Why did Netmon get more than one episode? Because on these live streams, I've basically just been going for an hour and seeing how far I can get in that hour. And so for Netmon, in the first hour, well, that was my first live stream, so that was pretty rocky. I had some sound issues, and so I got to a slow start. That one was like a 30-minute stream or something, I think. And so we just did some recon in that first episode, and we were still trying to figure out how to get in. And then on the second episode, we were able to go ahead and do the rest of it. Because, these are like my first attempts at these boxes, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do... I mean, maybe some of them, but probably most of them I won't be able to do in a single episode. It'll take me a few. But yeah, let's see how this is doing. Alright, so it looks like this completed. Let's see how long this, how many words this generated. Okay, 57 words. So here's what it generated for us. Oh, it didn't pick up that curling 2018. I thought it would for sure. None of these, to me, look like they would be the password. Honestly. This actually looks like it could possibly be. So I'm thinking that super user would be the account. Okay, so that I tried curling 2018 and it didn't work. Right. Yeah. Oh wait, there's a space there. Let me copy it without the space. Okay. Try 2019 maybe. I know that was the answer on the last box. But yeah, not in this case. Let's see. I can run this password list against it, but I'm kind of doubting. What I'm gonna do, since we don't have too many Yeah, good idea. Yeah, let's take a look at the source code. It's always good to check. This is a PHP app. Well, this does say 2020 cool curling site, right? So maybe it's curling 2020 now instead of curling 2018, right? Let's try that. All right, because I started this and I didn't start my burp up. Let me just turn this off right now. Okay, yeah, so that's not gonna work. That's really interesting. You'd think that that'd be like the password. It looks like one, but all right. So let's just go ahead and launch burp. Since we don't have too many passwords in that list, we could run the like burp intruder on it. The throttling is not really gonna be too much of an issue if there's not that many things we're brute forcing. That'd be the easiest way to do this, I think. Oh, there was a secret. Oh yeah, where I pointed down the secret secret.txt. Really? Let me check. Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Good eye, man. So man, that must be pretty small on a lot of people's screens. So the fact that you caught that is like pretty good. I guess it's not too small then. Oops. Let me fix this. Let's see. Oh, right. It didn't start. My burp didn't start for whatever reason. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. Lately, I've been having to start this twice just to get it running. Kind of weird. Yeah, it's always good to check the source code for sure. Sometimes I forget about that. All right, let's try this. Okay. So this is like this is password. This isn't base 64, I don't think, right? Because isn't it all uppercase if it's base 64? Let me just check to be sure. I don't think it is, but oh wait, it is. That is base 64. Ah, okay. So we were just missing the exclamation point. Okay. Okay. Man, yeah, that was a good catch. All right, so we're going to go back. We're going to try. I wonder if it's going to be curling 2020 with the exclamation part, but we'll try this first, right? And another account we'll try is the admin account against this. Let me make sure I copied it correct. Okay, I did. Oops. All right, so we'll try it as is first. And we'll try with admin and then as it is. Okay, now we'll try to change it to curling 2020 because it says that it's 2020 copyright, so we'll try it with the super user account first, and then we'll try with admin if that doesn't work. And I mean, I guess for good measure, we can try 2019. check on. Okay, yeah, so it looks like these were probably the only two. But I mean, may as well just keep the scans going. So we'll just look for some UDP stuff at the moment. And we'll just get that going in the background. And this didn't really produce anything that great. Try it again with, but that there has to be something to that as far as the password is concerned, you know? I would definitely think so. Unless I can maybe find some other URLs in this source code. These just look like links to the actual posts. Unless, I mean, let's try that on the SSH too, right? Because there is SSH running on the box. I mean, what about the user curling, right? Try that as well. What is the... Let's do the original password here. So, curling... Or even yeah. I still think there's something to this the cool thing here, you know? Maybe for Floris, right? Floris was the one that said curling 2018. So we could try. I don't know if it's case sensitive or not, but we'll try it capitalized first. Oh, there you go. We got it. Just had to play around a little bit, right? Now that's the thing, right? So with this cool tool, we could have gotten it that way, right? Because, and the reason we didn't pick up the cool app didn't pick up this name was we told it a minimum of 7 characters, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters, right? So now on the one that I ran the second time, we would have gotten it. So, for example, if I would have, we had the password. So you can use this cool tool to generate a word list of potential users on the system, right? And Floris would have been one of them. Probably capitalized. Right? See right here? So if we would have ran this against it, we would have gotten the login. I'll show you how to do that. Let me show you guys how to do that because that's useful. I've definitely had to do this on Hack the Box before. So if we were to do it this way, right, what we could do, the reason that I fired up Burp Suite to begin with was, we're getting these, we're making these requests, right? This should be post requests, right? Yep, right here. So if I send this to repeater, obviously this was a failed login attempt, so we'll have to have it follow the redirects though. Because we need some way to distinguish. There's a way to do that on Burp too, to make it automatically follow the redirect. But we would basically observe a different length of the response versus when we have a successful login attempt. So what I could do is Control I to send it to intruder, and then just clear out everything here. And this is where we'd want to brute force, right? So we highlight this username parameter here, and we add this area because this is what we're going to fuzz, right? We're already pretty confident that the password is this because that's what we found. So now we go to payloads, right? We generated our payload already through the cool word list that we generated. So we can just load that in. Just got to navigate to it first. So home, where's home? There it is. Right, so we just do that, and then that's how we load it in. And how long was this thing? Okay, it's gonna throttle us a little bit, but I'll show you just for the sake of demonstration how to do it. So now that we have that loaded in, we could just start the attack, and it's gonna basically try each one here. And it's just telling me we're gonna be throttled because this is the community edition. The only thing is, yeah, we have to have it follow redirects. That's going to mess us up, right? Because we always get the same length and the same status because it's like it's not following this redirect. So there should be an option to do that. If not here, okay, here we go. Follow redirect. We'll say follow redirect. Okay, I should kill this first. So kill this. Now if I go to options, we'll tell it to follow redirects. So that should work now. Let's try it. So see, when they fail, they have this length here, right? This 14998. So what we're looking for is one that comes with a different response length. That indicates that, something different happened. But yeah, this is going to take a while because we're using the community edition. Now, a way to get around this is we could use a tool like wfuzz, command line tool. We could use also the OWASP Zap Scanner. But yeah, we'll let that do its thing. So yeah, now we're logged in. So this guy is the super user. Let me just make a note that this was the account, right? So notes.txt, and let's see, Floris, and the password was curling 2018. So now that we're in here, we got to see if there's maybe some special pages. Okay, this is running Apache to just want to check to see if there's any known vulnerabilities on this. Kind of doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, nothing really jumps out. I just want to be thorough about that. we probably have access to some other pages. That's what I'm trying to see right now. Now that we're on this. Let me, Alright, here's where we can write posts, but can we like upload anything? I wonder. Okay, I wonder. We should have. What we should have done earlier was had a GoBuster scan running, so we could find some subdirectories, because maybe there's some subdirectories that we wouldn't have had access to before that we now do. That would be the first thing that comes to mind. So let's get that in motion. This is another thing I need to script out because this command is really long. But first I want to create subdirs. Go in there. Now I'll run this command. Do the subdirectory brute forcing. I do it with that one. HTTP. And we'll just call this one root. Ah, yeah, we should have. Oh, no. That's gonna be. Wait a minute. Are they all just giving us 301s? I can't really tell. I think so, probably, right? Like, if I try this manually, for example, bin. What if I just put some random... Okay, no, okay, maybe that is something then. Some of these just come like seemingly blank. Okay, administrator. That's gotta be. Surely. Alright, so now we see a Joomla login here. Can try the Florist. Is it let's go back where we had it saved before. Make sure that copied. All right, cool. Yeah, we were able to log in straight from there. So let's see if we can confirm what version of Joomla this is, because I believe this has had some pretty big vulnerabilities before. If we can find even like an authenticated exploit, we can get a shell on this box. Okay, here we go. Joomla 388. So let's search for that. You can also look in search exploit and see. So there's a code execution vulnerability, it looks like. This isn't gonna really tell us too much, I don't think. Administrator level users to access Joomla update and trigger code execution. Okay, we are administrator level access right now. So quite possibly. Let's do search exploit for Joomla. And we're version, what was it, 388, I think? Yeah, 388. So I just search for 388, or maybe even 3.8. That's 1.3.8. Okay, what about just 3 dot? All these, there's been a lot of different. Now, with these findings, it depends on whether they're using this the particular component that is vulnerable. If you're not familiar with Joomla, basically it's kind of like WordPress, I do believe. It's like a content management system, I think. So there's a bunch of different components that you may or may not use, right? So we got to see if they're maybe using some kind of vulnerable component that could lead to code execution. I wonder, there's probably, you know, similar to the fact that there's a WordPress scanner, there's probably a Joomla scanner too, I would think. We could probably grab from the internet. There's a local file inclusion, but that's 3.5.3, so it might be patch. So here's the articles that we saw from before. So this is kind of tricky because I don't know too much about Joomla. Let's see what components maybe we can see from here. This is like one of those things where there's just like so much in it, so much to potentially look at. If there's any kind of area where we can upload files or plugins or something, maybe. Like if I just search like Joomla code execution, we might just as a functionality be able to upload something and get a shell. It's like an IBM thing. It's not gonna really help. There's one from 3.4, but I don't think this is probably vulnerable anymore with the 3.8.8. Joom scan. Here's like some GitHub script here. It's a OWASP Joom scan project. I think it might be worth it. Requires Perl, and this thing is old school. Yeah, why not? Oop. I'm not sure. It's like stuck or something. Not sure what I did with my Tmux here. Alright. So we'll just pull this down. What is love.txt? Okay. Where's this actual script? Gymscan.pl. Yep. Oh, right there. I saw it. So, let's run it. Dash URL, right? I wonder how we give it the credentials or whatever. That way we can do authenticated check. Let's see if there's like some help here. Okay, we can give it a cookie, right? All right, let's see what the cookie looks like. Oh yeah, and let's check on this then too. Where's the Florist user? Okay, so in this case, here's one caveat, right? And this is where it depends on the tooling you're using. Like if we use something like maybe Hydra or something and we checked for a specific string, we could see the difference. Here, even though it worked, we didn't see any noticeable difference because even when it was corrected, I guess it had the same response length. Let's render response in browser. Right, I just want to see what this looks like. Security token in this case. They have some kind of preventative measure going on. Okay, that's why they all show the same response here. So one thing we could try is using like Hydra or something instead to brute force with it. And but yeah, I think they have like a. We would have to figure out a way around this security token issue. Or maybe our session was just expired. It could be. But, you know, you get the idea. This is something that will work for you most of the time. But let's see, where were we? Yeah, I want to see what those requests look like that we were making a second ago. Hey, what's up, guys? If you're just joining, we started a new box today, a Linux box by the name of Curling. This is pretty much me going at it for the first time. We ran our Nmap scan. We found a web server running on port 80, and we were able to find credentials to it and use the information on the page, kind of brute forcing and kind of just taking the information on the page to find kind of brute force a username for that password, and we did that, and we're able to log in to the Joomla page here as the administrator account. So now that I'm here, I'm trying to figure out how I can leverage this to get a shell. Because if we have administrator on this, and it seems to be an older version of Joomla, there's probably going to be some kind of way. Well, yeah, there's definitely going to be some kind of way to get a shell, so that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So I want to run this. I got this Joomscan app from GitHub. I want to try to scan this and see if it can find any known vulnerabilities, because I'm not too familiar with Joomla. But let's see, we made some requests here a second ago. Let's take this cookie that we have and we'll pass that to this script. So we'll do Perl Joom scan, give it the URL, and then also give it, we'll give it the cookie, what we copied. Well, let's give it the URL of this. Try that. I'm not sure how good this script is. I've never used it before. Oh yeah? Yeah, reverse shell. Okay, nice. Nice resource. Let me check that out, because I was thinking that it very well could be like just, you know, like the time we hacked into, or the time we got access to Tomcat, right? Apache Tomcat. As a functionality of Tomcat, you can deploy war files. So just by functionality, you can get a shell off of that. It's not even necessarily a vulnerability, right? So I was wondering if there might be something similar with Joomla. That's why I was kind of trying to poke around a little bit for some file upload. I didn't really get into that yet. Yep, we got our administrator account extensions, templates, nice. Index.php. Yeah, this definitely looks like this could be it. Oh, is that right? Templates. Yeah, templates. Okay. Yeah, so PHP. So if we can edit it in PHP, then we can just upload a shell to that, right? So let me go to Pentest Monkey, reverse shell. Alright, unless they have one here. Okay, well, I get the idea. You should have, I forget where I got my PHP shell before from that I used to use a bunch. Might have it. Let me see if I have it in my notes. Yeah, let's try this. So I'm just getting my reverse shell here from Pentest Monkey, the PHP reverse shell, because that's what I'm going to replace the index PHP with. Starting to get a lot of boxes in here. Yeah, I'll just extract it here. Permissions. So annoying. I know why. Hang on. I can fix that right now. chown. Because I created this with my root account, so my Kali account doesn't have access. So I'll just give it access recursively. Okay, now let me try that again. Awesome. Alright, that's a directory. Okay, so let me just edit this script here. We just need to replace the IP and port. Well, we can leave the port 1234. We just change the IP address to our IP address, which I believe is what was it? 10.10.14.11. Okay. All right. So yeah, then we need to set our listener. So we do LEMP. We'll listen on 1234 for the connection back. Well, also need to copy that then too. But alright, where were we? Let's see. Hopefully I didn't get too far ahead of myself here. Where was it? This should be on the side. Unless they don't have that enabled, maybe. Let me go back to that article. See, they have this view on the side. Where did they click to get there? Okay. Once you're in the template, go to index.php. Okay, hold up. B is 3. Okay, details and files. Okay, cool. I did see that, I believe. Yep. Now we go here. Okay, cool. So let me just open that. This would be the easiest way, I think. Yeah, looks like the formatting is good on it, from what I can tell. All right, I got that here, and then how do I trigger it? Do I just go to index.php or what? Let's see. Oh yeah, we could also have used MSF Venom to generate the payload as well, as he mentions here. Yeah, do I just go to index.php maybe? Oops. Oh well, don't need that page anyways. Okay, like this index.php or from the root? I'm not sure. I don't think that did anything. No. And maybe it's from the root. Okay, I need to figure out where this index.php is. Maybe I didn't activate it. Let's see. Like obviously this is a template here, but maybe I need to do something to make it the active template. I didn't see him really say, unless maybe I missed it. I kind of skimmed it. He doesn't really say how to trigger it, does he? Yeah, he doesn't really say. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can use the second template. What template was that? Well, this is definitely... yeah, the second template. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we could try that. Get back. Where what? All right, yeah, let's try it here. And we'll try this one first, and then we'll try from the root. Okay, that might have been it. Yeah, yeah, good call. I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't think to do that. I guess that one was probably the active template. The other one was probably not active. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, good call, Rocky. You're helping me out a lot tonight. But yeah, we're WW Data account right now, and so we're gonna have to. In the next session, we're gonna have to do some privilege escalation. But I wonder if, for right now, if I can get into the florist stuff. Okay. There's probably some good stuff there. But yeah, we could read the user flag and all that. Oh no, we actually can't. We're gonna have to pivot to higher permissions from here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that in the next session on Thursday. But yeah, I would say we made pretty solid progress in this session here, about an hour, and we got a initial shell on the system. So yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna be elevating this to the root account. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. It's definitely been good practice for me. And thanks for all the help in the comments section as we sort of work through these together. And yeah, let me know if there's any questions or comments down in the section below as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.